Yo, it's Mel from Rap Rankings. To hear the full episode this clip comes from and all the other episodes, stop by raprankings.com or search Rap Rankings on your favorite podcast platform. Track 13, Young Hearts, featuring Blue Raspberry, produced by RZA. I need an alarm, like a siren, like a controversial mail alert. 7-.
A flat 4, my least favorite song on the album. I have very few notes. I'll get through them real quick.
Okay.
Either Blue Raspberry just doesn't work for me more often than not, or she just doesn't sound good over Wu production and needs something more lush and less empty and bare. Also, drums are horrible on this one, so loud in the mix.
Oh, you don't like them?
No, I hate them.
I think that's one of the good like they're kind of like reverb and live sound.
Rizzo can't help himself but deliver bad production on this album, straight up. His beats on this album stink. I don't like what he brings to the table on this album at all. And Blue Raspberry, I can't tell if she can't sing, or I can't tell if it's the production that she has that's basically so bare bones that it's exposed. Like, most singers don't sing over shit that sounds like this. So maybe it's just the fact that it's like, you know, a sample and a drum beat and that's it. But like, I think back to some 90s R&B and that's all some of that stuff was, and it worked great. So maybe it's her. But even on something like Rainy Days that I give an 8, I'm like, man, she sounds a little off here to me.
Her voice is fine to me. I think she fits this production because, like, she has a. It's not a great voice.
A controversial Moulz alert. I'm not a fan of Blue Raspberry. More often than not. I told you it was a
bad flavor. I tried to tell you this.
I like her on, what was it, Stimulation on Tikal, like the, you know, when I first stepped on the scene, redacted were petrified.
Oh, one of your winter sounding beats, right?
No, that's not a winter beat.
Stimulation?
No, I'm thinking of the wrong song. Release Your Delph.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Release Your Delph. Like, I like her on there. I don't dislike her on Rainy Days, but she's always sounded a bit off, and she goes a little too much in her own bag, noodling around towards the end of that song. But for the most part, I'm really not a fan of her. And I gotta say, bring in my homie.
Oh, no.
Cappadonna has a nothing verse on this song, by the way. Like,
that's not true.
He pops in and out. It's barely his song.
Nothing verse. Okay, first of all,
this is Running on Empty.
So you're running on empty now.
I'm running on. I don't like this. Oh, no.
And you hear Cappadonna's verse and you say,
"This is nothing. This is just nothing, man."
Yep.
I disagree.
I feel worse. I feel not. Cappadonna's a 5. The beat and Blue Raspberry are a 4.
Listen, I won't deny that there's a little bit of wacky Mel going on here, but I'm also Simp Mel.
Also, Young Hearts
and emo Mel.
Come on, don't do the Young Hearts thing. All right,
Young Hearts be free tonight. I was gonna mention that.
No, that's a 9.
I don't know if I've mentioned this.
That's a 9
on the. No, I don't think I have mentioned it.
That boy Rod.
Well, no, yeah, Rod Stewart. But I have a playlist called "Stuck in My Head," and it's songs that got stuck in my head once and like never left. Apparently, like my whole life. Like at any given time, one of these songs like is in my head, like the melody.
Now,
that I'm singing.
To be fair, this song isn't really interpolating that song.
It's not. It's not interpolating Young Turks.
I don't think that it would be better off if it did. I'd probably dislike it just as much, but.
Well, I will say this, better title, because I put Young Turks in the group of songs that had the title right in front of them, and they did something strange for no good reason.
I don't know what
America's
that means,
Most Wanted?
Turks.
No, Gangsta Party. Should have been
Right.
Gangsta Party. Young Turks? What is Young Turks? No, it's Young Hearts.
Young Hearts, and really it should be called Young Hearts Run Free Tonight.
You know? Right. Like, what is Young Turks? Like, it's a good song. And then you guys, people say, they're not going to find the song Young Turks. You don't say Turks on the song. You say Hearts.
You got to Google Young Hearts Free Tonight song.
To find Young Turks.
And then you find Young Turks, you're like, oh, this can't be it. Rod Stewart? That doesn't sound right.
You know?
You're fucking around. You're fucking around in the wrong place.
It's the wrong place. But I will say Young Turks by Rod Stewart is on the playlist along with Beautiful by Snoop Dogg, Pharrell, and Charlie Wilson. Sick of Being Lonely by Phil Mob. Working for the Weekend by Loverboy. Lounging, parentheses, Who Do You Love remix by LL Cool J. Project Bitch by the Big Timers.
I haven't heard a bad song yet, Mel. What got into you? You're making good playlists now?
This is just the playlist of songs that have been stuck in my head my whole life. Until the End of Time, Justin Timberlake.
That's a bad song.
No, that's not a bad song. That is not a... No, don't do that. Don't.
You want to... By the way, you want to hear my one of the first 20 beats I ever made? I sampled it.
Oh my God, you did?
It's one of the first 20 beats I ever made. It's on my first beat tape.
Well, see, you shouldn't have been sampling that, number one.
I can do whatever I want. It's a free country.
The other
I'm
two
sending it
songs
to you
playlist,
right now. I have everything I've ever done.
So do I. Who Can It Be Now by Men at Work. And the last song is Don't Let Go, parentheses, Love by In Vogue, which is What's It Gonna Be?
Okay.
That's always in my head. Who can it be now? That's always in my head. And then, you know, that's just in my head. I need a project. That's in my head. Yeah. That's in my head. That's not a bad song. I will not allow you to say that. Okay.
It's a bad song, and it
That's
doesn't even fit. It doesn't even fit with the sound of that album. Even more disgraceful.
Well, that's for R&B rankings. Everybody's working for the weekend.
Trying to find
that's in my head.
Is.
Young hearts be free tonight. I blame San Andreas for that because they put that in San Andreas.
Hold on.
Sick of Being Lonely. Classic hook.
I sent you too much shit. I'm so sick of being lonely.
Classic hook.
We've talked about it many times. It's a classic song.
Yeah. Classic.
If we get to that Field Mob album at some point,
when LJ was on, I think we talked about it.
I would love to grant that song a 9.
Oh, it'd be great.
Free rating.
Oh man,
folks.
you sent me like 5 songs here,
and none of them were even the right beat.
So
it's all good though.
Stop
I just need to find out which one it is. Boom, 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 boom. I remember
that's
this
the
beat.
Cantina song.
Oh, what's that? So, boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna find this fucking beat because I gotta find it.
Well, while you find it, I'll tell them why I like.
Oh,
this song,
I did find it.
Oh, okay.
All right. Listen, this is not a good beat. Just to let you know, it's like I told you, it's one of the first 20 beats I ever made. It was before I ever really got a handle on how to use the software properly.
Well, I have my very first beat ever. I think I played it on the show. Of my initial few beats, I think the 4th beat I ever made was like, I'm not saying it's good, but it's like, you know, it's alright.
This
is not even alright.
This would probably be my 15th beat ever.
Okay, this is your 15th beat you ever made. Okay. This is my 4th beat ever. Play Around 4.
Feeling very Fort Minor-ish. One thing. No, hold on.
Oh no. I could hear Kanye on that.
Kanye and Mike Shinoda.
Kanye. Yeah, Kanye and Shinoda. It'd be there. This would be on that Child Rebel Soldier album.
Oh no, yeah, it would, but that would be dreadful. Oh man, I'm so glad that never came out.
Yeah, Pharrell would be rapping about Latinos, Lupe would rap about injustices, and Kanye would rap about emo, self-tortured stuff.
Blog about furniture. That's music.
Yeah, did you send me this beat?
I did. It's called Remember.
Okay. Oh man.
I'd like to forget
Remember. All right, here we go. You better not do...
Not a good song, but, you know, it was only good for sampling, and even then, it wasn't a good beat.
It's a great song, as a matter of fact. It's a great song.
Well, maybe you'll be inspired by the beat. You'll return to rapping.
Okay. Okay. Yo, JT, you had so many hits. Then I looked on your Wikipedia page in a rage, cause I found out I've been lying to myself. You ain't got no hits, and you was better with NSYNC. So you need to link back with the other white boys and make a CD. Well, these days it would be a playlist on Spotify or Apple Music. Either way, you abusing the ears of the listeners of the public, because your music is the subject of white soccer moms and not us in the hood. Get your blue-eyed soul and get out of here.
Yo, I was talking to Bobby Caldwell, and he said, oh, well, you need to go to Caldwell Banker and cut me a check, because if you were a white boy doing blue-eyed soul, then I need some respect. I'm the original blue-eyed soul white boy, and you know all about me. Because
no, Bobby's certified. He's a certified white boy.
I listened to the Rap Rankings review of Black Boy, White Boy. Don't question my pedigree in this blue-eyed soul shit. And you know, Justin Timberlake, you ain't blue-eyed soul shit. So fuck you. We remember what you did to Janet Jackson. We remember Man of the Woods. We remember all those infractions. All that bullshit you trying to push on the public. I don't even love it. I hate it. You got no hits, you little bastard. You should be debated and then canceled. You motherfucker, you need to go inside of your own asshole.
What? What kind of ODB? Wow. Okay.
All right, I don't need a damn beat. That beat sucked anyway.
It wasn't okay. I'm not saying it's good, but I understood the chops. I understood it. I understood the language of the beat.
Yeah, because we come from the same place, a sick, twisted, chopped up world. Okay, everything's fragmented and chopped like it's German expressionism. This is hip hop. We need to get back to the foundation. We got to come back to the basics. I'm trying to steer the shit out of this season, as my man Ochoa would say.
Oh, God. Well, listen, if you were truly trying to steer it, you know that Young Hearts is so needed, because
it's not needed. Blue Raspberry is more like yellow banana. Because I don't like it.
You're going to say, what's that award? The Razzies? You know?
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, they named an award show after her.
I think she's fine. And I'll say, when I first heard it, it was a 6+, because I'm like, all right, this is
you don't think she would sound better over like house music from this time period instead of these beats?
No, because I don't think she has the voice for it.
So then you do.
She's the resident Wu-Tang singer.
I got you. You don't think she has a voice for it because she can't fucking sing.
I didn't say she can't sing.
Folks, I got him in the Cobra. I got him in the special, the Moulz clutch, we call it.
The Moulz clutch. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna say
hit that Cuban Pete. Fuck it.
What?
Hit that Cuban Pete.
What is? Because
it's a Cuban fighting style.
Okay, that's fine. Here you go.
Cuban sandwich.
They call me Cuban Pete.
I'm gonna eat a Cuban sandwich while I do the Moulz clutch, and get the truth out of this guy one way or another.
Well, I think all I'm trying to say is I think her voice isn't strong enough to like carry a vocal album.
It's not strong enough to carry a song, to a rap song even.
No, I think it fits these like Wu-Tang beats because they're kind of like off kilter.
You bring in Mary J. Blige for All That I Got Is You. It ends up as a 9- in the Moulz book. What do you give it?
What is that version? Like an 8?
All That I Got Is You. From Iron Man.
I think the oddness and shakiness of her voice fits these odd Wu-Tang
I'm tired
productions.
of her voice and the shakiness, okay?
Well, then let's talk about Cappadonna's verse. He was speaking from the heart, man.
I'm not a bootlicker of Wu-Tang. I'm tired of covering the flaws. We've seen enough evidence at this point. I could say something's up with this one, and we're going to watch her from now on.
Cappadonna did what he had to do with his short verse.
He did nothing.
He was bearing his heart.
He had to do nothing, and the verse was nothing.
Never had faith in the Don. You were safe with the Don. And then you walked out. A broken house, a broken heart. Cry for my dart.
I know what this is.
The darts, they never leave. The darts never leave.
This is Emo Mel. This is the closest Cappadonna's gone to the small penis styling.
Exactly.
So
you called it. Yes.
I know you'd pop for
And
this
because
one.
of that, at first I wasn't feeling, because I'm like, oh, I don't fall for all this stuff. But the more I listened to it, I was like, you know what?
But you know what? It's not even.
I like the beat. I like the drums and how airy they sound.
Blue Raspberry, it's those drums, man. Those drums are.
I like the drums. I like the little synth, that's going throughout it.
RZA, I want a refund.
The only issue I had with the song really
flood, okay,
was he started mixing up tenses. He was like, came inside of your life that night. We argued and fight. And I'm like, well, one's past tense and one's like present. But he's hurt, so I'll allow it. So his tenses can be mixed up. Okay. He's going through it. All right. Young Hearts, it's a 7-. Okay. It is. Do you have anything else?
It's a 4. I don't like it.
Okay, fine. Fair enough. Yo, it's Mel from Rap Rankings. To hear the full episode this clip comes from and all the other episodes, stop by raprankings.com or search Rap Rankings on your favorite podcast platform.